isn't ever 43. Invictus comment regarding Meghan's ancestry offended Nigerian Harry. On Saturday night at the Merkur Spiel venue in Düsseldorf, Prince Harry spoke about his wife, Meghan Markle, as he officially began the Invictus Games. He informed the crowded indoor stadium that affairs at home will be more competitive after inviting the Nigerian team to their inaugural games for crippled and injured war veterans. At the conclusion of a 7-minute address in which he welcomed everyone to the week-long athletic event, he made a reference to Meghan's Nigerian origin. After learning that Meghan Markle is of Nigerian ancestry, he asserted that she will support Nigeria in the Invictus Games this year. Harry stated that we are really happy to welcome more countries to our alliance. Colombia deserves our support. Both Nigeria and Israel now. I'm not saying we play favorites in our family, but this year is probably going to be a little bit more competitive since my wife found out she is of Nigerian origin. In what way is it implied that Meghan Markle backs Team Nigeria and not Team USA? It should be noted that Meghan Markle announced on her Archetypes podcast in October 2017 that she was 43 years old and Nigerian. While Prince Harry's playful remark about Meghan's newfound fund connection to Nigeria didn't quite land as he expected, the majority of the audience didn't react with applause or cheers. The moment was met with a deafening silence one can only imagine. She said that she'd discovered she was a 43-year-old Nigerian after having her genealogy investigated a couple of years ago. She told her audience she was going to dig deeper into a genealogy in the podcast called It's Important to Note that Meghan's claim of being 43 years old and Nigerian has been met with skepticism because genealogy test results have cast doubt on the veracity of the claim given her father's heritage, which is predominantly Caucasian, and her mother's heritage, which has less than 100 African ancestries. Meghan has just recently been interested in her Nigerian heritage, considering that she has lived much of her life identifying in a different way. A sudden embracing of this tradition, according to others, seems unauthentic. Harry receives heat for commenting about Meghan's 43 Nigerian donors on X. 43 Nigerians are trending, and people are making fun of Meghan for lying about her origins. One commenter stated, "We truly detest because she appeared to be a white person with dark hair. Liars were unaware that she was actually made up of 43 Nigerians." Speaking of hair, if she hadn't ironed it, we might not have known, proving that it has nothing to do with race as we also condemn the ginger woman. She probably never looked into African nations, just as she probably never looked into the UK. Even Ethiopian would be a stretch, but you can't be 43 Nigerian if 50 of your parents are Caucasian and the other 50 aren't African, according to a third. However, African American is unlikely to be 43 Nigerian on its own. First, turn her down on behalf of Nigerians. LOL. Disparaging her family and her husband's family in such way is strongly discouraged. Second, given that she was interviewing a Nigerian on a podcast with 100 white people on one side and less than 100 black people on the other, as well as her mother, it is quite doubtful that she is anywhere close to being 43 Nigerian. Where is the documentation for this claim? Thirdly, Harry's ignorance is further demonstrated by his purchase of the pointless lion and his public discussion of it. Another jab at Meghan's brain-dead husband. Obviously, if H thought she was pregnant without any evidence, he would undoubtedly think that she is 43 years old and Nigerian. He also has no problem with the idea that she converses with his deceased mother and may perhaps be her reincarnation.